All right,
Awesome.
we're
All right, we
live.
are live. All right. All right. Hello, everybody. We just wanted to kind of give y'all a recap from our Awaken Her workshop. It was a blast.
So much fun.
Okay.
Yes.
It was.
So yes. So um, from the workshop, what would you all say were like some of the highlights of the workshop?
Definitely the drumming. And everybody that saw the video of the drumming wants to know what that was about. And that
Yes.
was fun. And it was healing.
Yes.
And one of the ladies that came, she said that she was healed
Hmm.
during
Wow.
that time.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a
Mhm.
testimony. You got
Yeah.
to get her on video.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to say, so I've done drumming before, but I have never had to where it was like an emotional release. I mean, it was like, I don't know, it just, I don't want to say it was like pulling on my heartstrings, but it was just a overwhelming emotion that just came out. And it was like, oh my goodness. But just the feel of the drum and the rhythm and
Mhm.
then connecting it with the heartbeat,
Mhm.
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I think it was beautiful. And I think that a lot of the women that were here thought that it was beautiful too.
Yeah.
Just to feel that energy in here was like
Mhm.
magnificent.
And
Well,
Lava is a wonderful facilitator.
oh,
She's
she's
really good at what she
that's a
does.
grand personality.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She
And
does.
she was holding the energy with the rain stick in the middle of the room. The other thing I found very interesting was, I gave out the drawing of the hand and the emotions on the fingers on the palm of your hand
Hmm.
with the way she had us doing the motions or
Yes.
the movement on the
Hmm.
drum. She was activating all of those points.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why you
Yeah.
were getting the emotional
Yes.
release that you were
Yeah.
Oh my
getting.
goodness. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you remind me real quick what each finger is? Because I only remember two, and it was grief and sadness.
The ring
And the ring finger
finger.
was the sad.
Really?
I can't remember the other.
Um, yeah, I never remember. That's why I hand out the thing. It's worry, grief is here,
Yeah.
Your ring finger.
pretense
Yeah.
is here,
What I mean, what was?
anger's here. What's
Okay,
left?
that's right.
Um, I don't remember what this one is offhand.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
don't.
I have to think about it. It'll pop in 5 minutes, and I'll go, "Oh yeah, it's this finger."
Yeah.
And then the palm of the hand is your umbilical, and the umbilical has connections to every single nerve and organ system in your body because that's how we developed from the umbilical cord.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So that attachment's very strong. And but she was activating that,
Hmm.
and that was a very powerful way to start off the session.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it,
Mhm.
it, it really was.
Yeah.
And I have to say, even with the
Let it fly.
uh, the uh, hypnotic meditation,
Clinical
clinical
hypnosis.
hypnosis,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
that was amazing. Um, I've done meditation.
Yes. Just a few.
Yes. And the with the Reiki, um, my goodness, it was it was just very good. I don't even know, like, it's hard to put the words to the feelings because it was just that magical to me, I feel. And I don't want to say like magical as in, some people are like, ooh, no, it was like just emotionally feeling that you get when you actually are sitting there in the space quiet and
Your nervous system is regulated.
exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
and I thought
Yeah,
that was beautiful.
comes off of fight or flight or
Yes.
freeze.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So
Gets to
yes.
relax. It was amazingly easy in your space to set a clean space and to keep it that way because I was monitoring through the whole workshop. But I think one of the most magical things for me was the way we hadn't rehearsed any of it, right? But it just naturally flowed into each session, into the next session.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that doesn't always happen.
It was
You
good.
know,
It
and
did.
it was just the women were engaged.
Mm-hmm.
They were, most of them were receptive most of the time. I was having fun watching faces. And
Yeah. For sure.
um, you know, which you, while you're doing the different things, couldn't do, but it was a lot of fun.
It was.
And it was a very healing, and a lot of people don't have the opportunity or never have been in a clear space where they don't have to maintain that guard all the time, that don't even know that they're trying to maintain. And the timing was perfect because there was a major energy shift on the 12th, and we're moving into a whole new 3-month period through the middle of September. So when we do this again in August, we're going to be in the chrysalis, as it were.
Yeah.
And, you know, not coming out till September. So August is going to be a marvelous time to do another one energetically.
Yes.
And the 13th was perfect because we just went over the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're talking about, we discussed doing it again in August. We haven't set a date for sure yet, but we are going to have another Awaken Her workshop for the women in August. And so stay tuned and keep an eye out for those dates, for that date that we're going to do that. So.
Now, because we were talking about flow, we have to talk about the yoga.
Yeah.
Because that was amazing.
It was very nice.
I love that you had the yoga for the people that can get down on the ground and the chair yoga.
It was exceptionally wonderful to see the ladies in the chair as well as the ladies that were on the floor. And what I have talked about over the last 2 weeks was your mom. You didn't expect her to get in the floor. She did it. And then when we were going to help her up, she was like, no.
Yes.
And that is why I want yoga out there. It is more than the flow. It is life-changing, but it's just, we're just in the beginning, you know. Your mom knows now she can get down there on the floor, she can get up. And to keep doing that, not only will that change her physical body, but her mental body as well, as, you know, she knows she can get up. And so
That's
if you know me,
important.
you know that I'm always speaking about, you know, start sitting on the floor by the couch, and when you're ready, use the couch to pull you up. And one day you won't need the couch. But the people living the longest lives are those people that spend time on the ground, gardening, doing, you know, natural things, cooking even on the ground. But yeah, we're going to do some yoga on our mats.
Well, I gotta say that the day for me started out like I was weepy the whole day. Like it was so emotional, even though I'm sitting to the side, basically, you know, watching and not really participating as much and everything. But it was emotional for me just because of the women who were here. Because one of the women that came, I hadn't seen in over 20 years.
Wow.
And she bought the second ticket. You didn't know about that?
No, I didn't know
she
that.
bought
That's
the second
fantastic.
ticket. And when I saw she had bought the ticket, I was so excited to be able to see her. But she has played a very instrumental role in my life. And I'm not going to go into everything today, but her and her husband were there for me at a time when I really needed someone to be there for me. And she was actually my boss. I worked for them as a medical transcriptionist
that's
over 20 years
marvelous.
ago.
Isn't that
Oh,
marvelous?
wow.
Yeah.
See, and it things
Yeah,
just circle
and
back around.
she came, and it was so exciting to see her. And
Right.
her, she was here. My mother was here. My 80-year-old aunt was here. And then I have a new friend that I've only known for a couple of months. Her name is Shay, and she was here. And she's an important part of my life now. So it was just so many women in the room um, that were important to me, and it was just very. I told my son, I said, my life came full circle after that day. Like my life is different. Like I'm on a different, like
It's a
it's
nice entry,
Yeah.
Yes.
into the new. And isn't that what it's about? I mean, we started talking about this months and months and months ago. To get the first one together and get the right people and
Yeah.
everything going on. But it's all about building the communities and having the
Yes.
support and finding the people. The people are going to come in. They're going to come in if they belong in the space. But finding the people to facilitate that can flow
Yeah.
like we flow
Yeah.
is a true gift.
Yeah.
And it's a gift for all of us practitioners because, gee, it was fun.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
was.
And it was such a diverse group of people.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
All ages and all beliefs
Yes.
and everything.
And from
Yes.
everywhere, Louisville
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Lexington and
Yeah.
Harrisburg
Yeah.
and
Okay.
I don't know,
Yeah.
where else
Yeah.
that I
But
might have
yeah,
missed. But
the lady that I said I hadn't seen in 20 years, she came down from Louisville.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
she was like that. She really got a lot out of it.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I know a lot of people were saying that, man, you don't, because we go on, just our daily routines. You don't think that, to stop and pause and breathe and, take time for yourself. And so many people were saying, oh my goodness, self-care, like, getting in the shower, hop out, and get back to the grind.
Yeah.
And
Right.
it's like, no, actually taking that time for yourself.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I was very, very happy the way that everything went, and was, definitely happy with all the participants that came, the building of the community. We need that. We need
Absolutely.
that more than ever, especially as women, we need that. So,
Right.
Yeah. And one person said that, being that it was a workshop and, we were here for a few hours, but it was fun because it wasn't just a speaker. Yes, of course, you all were speaking and everything, but because we had the activities going on, the yoga, the drumming, and the Reiki, like that was, just kept things going.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Looking forward to doing it again.
Oh,
Me too.
yeah.
So yes. So
And expanding and going deeper.
Yes. So we do plan on definitely going deeper. We want to continue to build this community because, again, like I said, it is something that is definitely needed. We as women, we deserve it. So we want you guys to stay tuned for in August, because we are going to be coming to you with another workshop. We're also going to be having a podcast. So make sure you check out our Facebook page, Awaken Her, so that way you can stay updated on the things that we're going to be discussing. Because we are going to discuss some things as far as yoga, because there's some myths about yoga.
There's a lot of myths to dispel about yoga. To start with, we're not practicing our religion. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, and y'all don't want to miss these tidbits.
Yes.
Because this is how we are going to actually get our health back to where it needs to be, so that way we're not, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Right.
So we're gonna have more things from Miss Linda, because she's got a lot of skills going on here.
Yes.
Right. And shamanistic and energy work are not a religion either. we are electrical beings,
We
Right.
are,
and
yes.
We're
that's what
all
we're
electrical.
tapping into.
Yes. And we are definitely
Yes, the herbs, that's nothing to be afraid of either. There was herbs
No.
before there was big pharma.
Yes, there
Mhm.
was.
So we're going to talk about the
Way
herbs and how you can heal your body with that.
thousands
Mhm.
of years before
Yeah.
Big Pharma.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
definitely. And you can still find these things. And I think I said this before is with the herbs and the tinctures. Um, yes, it does take time for them to actually, your body to acclimate to them, but
Right.
no different than any other medication.
Yeah.
Without the harmful risks, of course, using it, you know, in small dosages. Everybody's body is different,
Mhm.
but you don't have to worry about the addiction of being addicted to Mullen that, is for your lungs.
Yeah. And then, there was a lady that you like to post, a lady that came in and bought some stuff Thursday for her hormones, and she's already posting about how much it's helped her.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's
See?
just been a few days.
Yeah.
And that's good.
Yeah.
It
And
works different for everybody.
Mhm.
Everybody's different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's about supporting organ systems
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah.
and using real products
Mhm.
in order to do that. When you replace a synthetic from a pharmaceutical nutrition, right, and you replace it with a real thing,
Yeah.
then the body just says, oh, let me get rid of that. I have a higher quality here. I can actually do something
Yeah.
with this.
Mhm.
And you can support the systems in that way.
Mhm.
And sometimes it takes longer and sometimes it's almost immediate, but it often took us, what our whole lives to get in this in
Into
the
the
Yeah.
pickle
shape
we're
that we're
in.
in.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but we're trained that we take a pill
Yeah.
and magic happens.
Mhm. But you go to your doctor, and if what he gives you doesn't work, then
Right.
you go back and let him give you something else.
Mhm.
Right.
But if you come here, like, come back and we'll try something else.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. A
Let's try
combination,
something else. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
getting down to the actual problem of the matter, because like it could be something that involves energy work. It could be something that involves stretching, some
Yeah.
yoga poses,
Mhm.
Right.
something from a coaching perspective. Maybe you got something going on mentally that, it's
Right.
causing these blockages,
Mhm.
because I think what we have to realize is that all the body is, everything is connected. So, and
Yeah.
I think that that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Took me a long time to actually, kind of realize that. I
Yeah.
was just like, this is true.
Well,
Mhm.
we're so trained to listen to what we should be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it gets down to some very, very, very subtle levels. Even I was at a women's meeting, and two of the speaker, all women in the room, well, there was one man, and the two speakers kept saying, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to? You're
Yeah.
not talking to me.
Yeah. Just
Right. So
have it.
it's so subtle and ingrained to get through those different layers,
Mhm.
and that's one of the things that meditation can do.
Mm-hmm.
And journeying, which is another name for meditation, is to take you to quiet down the noise
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
enough. And if it's guided, you can quiet it down quicker than if you're just trying to sit there on your own and you don't have the knowledge yet to know how to quiet your mind,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
right? How to just not get involved with all that stuff, except
Yeah.
for saying, where'd that one come from? Or, oh,
Mm-hmm.
well, that's
Yep.
interesting.
Let it on
And
pass.
just let it go through
Mhm.
to physiologically let our brain figure out what needs to go into ultra short, medium, long-term, unconscious, subconscious memory. That's what's going on, besides trying to conform. It's a whole nother
I
level.
think that's funny that you mentioned that, just because of the fact that whenever Shalana was doing yoga and the last 5 minutes was everybody laying on the mat or sitting in the chair and just being still, and it's like, for
Not
5
everybody,
minutes?
not everybody could.
Yeah.
I was watching, and there were a couple people that were like, "Oh," they were
Trying to get
squirming.
up.
Yes.
Yeah.
You'll often hear
You know,
that's
it
the
takes time.
hardest pose.
Mhm.
Yes. It takes time to learn to be still.
Right.
Oh
Yeah.
goodness.
It's no different than deflecting a compliment,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
right?
So yeah. So
Or with yours, all you can say for 30 seconds is "thank you."
yeah.
Can't I just say that? I love your glasses.
Oh, shit.
Well,
We have to unlearn a lifetime's worth of habits to be able to move beyond those things that are misaligned and uncomfortable and bad fits.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Especially like
And
especially the anxiety
Yeah.
causing,
Yeah.
problems.
That's why I have Thought Rebel.
Yeah.
Right? A rebel is someone who has the potential to move beyond all those outdated,
Yeah.
maladjusted, misaligned
thought process.
things.
Yeah.
Well, well, that was the one thing that I was teaching the ladies was no.
No.
Yeah.
I love that.
Some sassiness.
That may have been my favorite moment, was at the end of that when you said, as you were closing, and said, "I want you to do something for me." And most of the women said, "No."
Yes. And I was like, okay, so you leave out that door.
Perfect way to close the
Yes,
event.
that's what you have to be more comfortable with it. And I think for me, because I've always been, and I think this is probably most women, been a people pleaser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it took me a long time to be able to say no and say no and not feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Right.
No is a complete sentence.
Exactly.
Yes.
And so and I even went to, I think this was probably last year, a networking event, and the woman said, "Get comfortable with it." I was just like, I got this shit. I'm about to get a t-shirt on this. I don't even have to say anything. I'm just gonna point at the t-shirt.
Right.
But it is something that we do have to say, because we can get ourselves so caught up in trying to do for everybody else. And then at the end of the day, it's like, well, shoot, I need to eat a little something real quick, take a shower, and go to bed, because you've done all of these other things for other people.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is also a layer in there with no, that you have to know what you actually need.
Yep.
And then you can know what your buffers and your boundaries are. And if it's outside of those, then no becomes easy.
Yeah.
It becomes just a fact of life.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So basically, you got to get to know yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Before you
Yourself
Yes.
Yeah.
away from all those social,
Cues,
cultural
things
things
that we think that we're supposed to be doing, that we were taught that we ought to be doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's
You
why
ought to.
we are Awaken
No.
Her.
Yes.
I love what Linda said earlier. We're going to get deep in. So,
Yeah.
like, when you see us again in August, just know we're going to get deep.
That's
Get
right.
in.
And that doesn't mean that anybody who's coming for the first time is going to get left behind, because you're not.
Yes. No, we're not leaving anybody behind. It
No,
doesn't matter if you came the
absolutely
first
not.
time. You'll see us in August. You will not be left behind.
No.
Because we're building a community. We're not trying to leave anybody behind. So, but
None of our sisters, thank you very much.
not at all.
We can't wait to see you again.
Yes. Follow us on Facebook.
Yep. Keep up with the goings on.
Yes.
Follow us on
Like,
Facebook.
share,
Yes.
and comment.
Yes.
Yes,
I
we
will
want to
do.
hear from you.
Yep.
Yes.
And watch the video.
Oh,
Just watch the video from the 13th and you'll be able to see what it was that we were doing.
Yeah.
So,
all
all right.
Good
We
night.
get an
Good
idea
night.
of it.
Bye.
Good night.